Hi gentlemen, in this video I'll be teaching you how to carry out your color trials. Before you watch this video, ensure that you have 3 different robot designs. This is so that you can carry out your 3 color trials on them. So you would have watched the color theory video that I've posted so that you would have some knowledge about your primary, secondary, tertiary, analogous or complementary colors, or even different color schemes that are out there. So with each color trial, you need to pick one color scheme to demonstrate your skill. So here with me, I have my tertiary colors. I have decided to go with the tertiary color scheme. Tertiary colors are a mix between a primary color and a secondary color. So I have my blue purple, my red purple, my red orange, and my yellow orange here. So first up, when you color, always start with the lightest color. So I would say that yellow orange will be the first lightest, followed by red orange where it gets a bit darker, and then after that red purple and blue purple. All right, so start off with your light first and start off with a base color. So let's say, for example, I would like to work on the shield plates here. So I'll just do a base color and color that in. So starting off with a light color, it is easier as you build up the colors from there. Make sure that no white areas. And then I'll start to add on a bit darker in the shade. So this color here, I will start to color it in. So you can see that I'm actually just layering it on with the colors. So you can see that the colors are starting to blend there. And then I'll add on a little bit more here, just so I can get a little bit more yellowish orangey look. So that's my base color, coloring all in. With the darker one. So let's say, for example, because my hand is here, so there'll be some shadow. That's why I am applying the darker colors over here. So with your color trials, you need to at least have one part of the body where you have experimented with gradations of colors. Okay, so you can do the same as well for this portion and this portion as well. So I'm coloring the base color, okay, and then using a darker color, just go over it. This part might be darker because it's covered by this structure here. So just go over in darker colors. Right, so you can see that there's still some holes here. I would have to do that more solidly, so I need to color it in. So I'll need to use a light color and color it in. That's one layer, and then I'll go back to my darker layers. So you can see that with coloring and getting the gradients here, you might have to pile on a few layers. This takes time and patience. So you can see with the darker shade here, it gives my metal shield a bit more of a definition where it's sloping. So I'll just go over in the lighter color. If I want to blend it in, I can always use the lighter color to color over the darker areas so it blends a bit better. So I'll just finish it up with the other side of the metal plate. So before you actually look at the gradient, always think of where your light source is. For me, my light source comes from here. So I can do an arrow, and that indicates my light source there. So you know that that is where the shadows would sort of appear wherever that it gets covered. Okay, so this side, it doesn't have light when you come down. So that's why it's darker. Also with this metal plate here. So you can see that there's more orange here, or more reddish orange, as opposed to this area here, okay, where the light is coming from. Okay, so now that I'm done with the coloring of gradation here, I'll still need to trial out how it looks like with my other two colors. So in some of the areas, this is a lighter color, so that's the red purple color versus the blue purple color, which might be a bit darker. This can be like for a darker sort of shadowy look. So I'll go here and try to start trialing out my colors. So because I want my plate, the shields here to stand out, I can possibly consider purplish red, yeah, and here as well. So you can do it either way first. You can also do color trials in small swatches first before you actually color on the deeper colors here. So if this is purple, I want this to stand out. Probably I can use my orange here. And then I could try maybe this darker. Right, so there you have it with the color trials here. Carry out the same with the other two designs. If you have more time, feel free to fill in the colors of the design where you think that has the most potential in there. There you have it. So that is one color trial on its own, where you have at least one portion that you have trial out the mixing of colors, where there's a smooth gradation, and you have your light source determining where your shadows land, as well as all the other color trials within the other areas. So just little scribbles on how you actually achieve these colors here. Okay, so please do the same for the other two robots as well, where you trial out two other color schemes.